Toys have always been more than simple objects for play. They are windows into the imagination, tools for learning, and reflections of the societies that create them. Over the centuries, some toys have stood out not just for their entertainment value but for their groundbreaking designs and lasting impact on culture and childhood. Let's journey through the history of some of the most innovative toys ever created, starting with those that transformed play into something extraordinary. One of the earliest examples of toy innovation can be traced back to ancient Greece, where children played with yo-yos made from terracotta. While simple in design, the yo-yo's ability to spin and return to the hand fascinated children and adults alike. This timeless invention demonstrated the principles of motion and energy transfer long before they were formally understood, making it not just a toy but an early teaching tool in physics. Fast forward to the Industrial Revolution, and toys underwent a dramatic transformation. The mass production of goods allowed for the creation of affordable, durable playthings. Among these was the tin wind-up toy, a mechanical marvel that introduced children to the concept of motion powered by springs and gears. These toys were not only entertaining but also sparked curiosity about engineering and mechanics, paving the way for more complex innovations in the decades to come. Another revolutionary toy of the 20th century was the erector set, introduced in 1913. This construction toy allowed children to build miniature bridges, buildings, and vehicles using metal parts and screws. It wasn't just a toy, it was a gateway to engineering and design, inspiring a generation of inventors and architects. The erector set's influence can still be seen today in modern construction toys like Lego and KNEX, which owe much of their success to this early innovation. No discussion of innovative toys would be complete without mentioning the teddy bear, a soft, cuddly companion that redefined the way children connected with their toys. Born out of a political cartoon depicting President Theodore Roosevelt sparing a bear during a hunting trip, the teddy bear became a symbol of comfort and friendship. Its simple yet emotional design made it a staple of childhood, bridging the gap between play and emotional development. As we moved into the mid-20th century, the arrival of plastic revolutionized the toy industry. One standout innovation was the Slinky, a simple coil of metal or plastic that captivated children with its mesmerizing ability to walk down stairs. Invented accidentally by a naval engineer, the Slinky became a global phenomenon, demonstrating the intersection of physics and fun in a way no other toy had before. As the mid-20th century unfolded, toy innovation began to mirror the rapid technological advancements of the time. One of the most iconic examples of this era was the Lego brick, introduced in 1958. While construction toys had existed before, Lego's interlocking design revolutionized the concept of building. These small, colorful bricks allowed for infinite creativity, as children could construct anything from simple houses to elaborate castles. More than 6 decades later, Lego remains a staple of childhood, constantly evolving with themed sets, robotics kits, and digital integration, proving the enduring power of imaginative play. The 1970s brought another wave of groundbreaking toys that reflected society's fascination with science and space exploration. Among these was the Rubik's Cube, invented by Hungarian architect Erno Rubik in 1974. What began as a tool to teach spatial reasoning quickly became a global phenomenon. The cube's colorful, twisting design challenged players' logic and patience, sparking competitions and even influencing academic studies in mathematics and problem-solving. Its simplicity and complexity made it an instant classic, solidifying its place in toy history. Another standout of the 1970s was the rise of action figures, a concept that redefined the way children engaged with storytelling. The original G.I. Joe, released in 1964, laid the groundwork, but it was the Star Wars action figures of the late 1970s that truly revolutionized the market. These small, posable toys allowed children to reenact scenes from their favorite movies, combining play with imagination. The success of action figures paved the way for an entire industry of collectible toys, influencing both childhood play and pop culture. The 1980s brought yet another game-changer with the introduction of electronic toys. Simon, an electronic memory game, became one of the first toys to incorporate lights and sounds in a way that actively engaged the player's mind. It wasn't just a toy, it was an interactive experience, blending technology and play to create something entirely new. Simon marked the beginning of a new era in which toys could entertain and educate simultaneously. Meanwhile, the 1980s also saw the debut of the Teddy Ruxpin, a talking bear that could tell stories and sing songs using a built-in cassette player. While its technology might seem simple by today's standards, Teddy Ruxpin was groundbreaking at the time, offering a glimpse into the future of interactive toys. It set the stage for the development of smart toys that would emerge in the decades to follow, blurring the line between playtime and technology. The 1990s marked a turning point in toy innovation, as technology became deeply integrated into play. One of the most revolutionary toys of the decade was the Tamagotchi, a virtual pet that introduced children to the responsibilities of caregiving in a digital format. Developed in Japan, this tiny egg-shaped device required players to feed, clean, and play with their pixelated companion. The Tamagotchi was more than just a toy. It was a cultural phenomenon that blended digital technology with emotional engagement, paving the way for future advancements in virtual reality and augmented reality toys. Another groundbreaking invention of the 1990s was the Super Soaker, a high-performance water gun that transformed outdoor play. Unlike traditional squirt guns, the Super Soaker used air pressure to shoot water farther and with greater force, making it an instant hit among children and adults alike. Its innovative design not only redefined water toys but also demonstrated how engineering could elevate a simple concept into a thrilling experience. The late 1990s also saw the rise of Lego Mindstorms, a revolutionary line of kits that combined traditional Lego bricks with programmable robotics. By allowing users to design and control their creations, Lego Mindstorms bridged the gap between play and STEM education. This innovative approach inspired countless young engineers and programmers, turning what was once a toy into a powerful educational tool. As we entered the 2000s, the world of toys embraced connectivity and interactivity like never before. One standout example was the Nintendo Wii, a gaming console that brought motion-sensing technology into the living room. Unlike traditional video games, the Wii encouraged players to move, jump, and swing their controllers, turning gaming into an active, family-friendly experience. The Wii wasn't just a gaming console, it was a cultural milestone that redefined how technology could be integrated into play. Another fascinating innovation of the 2000s was the introduction of robotic pets, such as Sony's AIBO, a robotic dog with lifelike movements and behaviors. These toys offered companionship and entertainment while showcasing the potential of artificial intelligence in the toy industry. Robotic pets bridged the gap between machines and living beings, captivating children and adults with their ability to mimic real animals. As the decade progressed, toys became increasingly focused on customization and personalization. For example, Build-A-Bear Workshop allowed children to create their own stuffed animals, choosing everything from the type of bear to its clothing and accessories. This hands-on approach gave children a sense of ownership and creativity, making the toy uniquely theirs. It was a simple concept but one that resonated deeply, highlighting the importance of individuality in play. As we look to the future, the world of toys continues to evolve in ways that captivate and inspire. Today, toys are not just tools for entertainment. They are gateways to learning, creativity, and connection. One of the most exciting developments in recent years is the rise of STEM-focused toys, which encourage children to explore science, technology, engineering, and math through play. From coding robots to DIY science kits, these toys are shaping the next generation of innovators. The advent of augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality, VR, has also brought a new dimension to play. AR-enabled toys like the Merge Cube allow children to interact with 3D objects that come to life through a smartphone or tablet, while VR headsets transport players to immersive worlds where they can explore, create, and learn. These technologies are pushing the boundaries of imagination, turning the act of play into an interactive adventure. One of the most remarkable trends in modern toy innovation is the emphasis on sustainability. Companies are increasingly producing eco-friendly toys, using materials like recycled plastic, bamboo, and natural dyes. These toys not only reduce environmental impact but also teach children the importance of caring for the planet, aligning play with values of responsibility and conservation. The concept of customization has reached new heights with toys that adapt to individual preferences. AI-powered toys, for example, can learn a child's likes and interests, tailoring their interactions to create a personalized experience. This level of customization enhances engagement, making toys feel more like companions than objects. As we celebrate these innovations, it's clear that toys are more than just items on a shelf. They are reflections of the times, shaped by advancements in technology, shifts in culture, and the boundless creativity of their designers. Each generation of toys builds upon the last, carrying forward the timeless essence of play while adapting to the needs and dreams of the present. If you're inspired by the incredible journey of toy innovation, consider exploring the magic of Christmas. Recipes, traditions, and timeless memories. This ebook is filled with ideas for creating magical holiday moments, including thoughtful gift suggestions for every member of the family. Whether you're sharing the joy of classic toys or discovering the latest trends, this guide will help you celebrate the season in unforgettable ways. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the most innovative toys in history. If you enjoyed this journey, be sure to check out our other videos for more fascinating and festive stories. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for your daily dose of holiday magic. Until next time, Merry Christmas, and may your celebrations be filled with joy, laughter, and plenty of play.